Is it Monster Monday? Let's open this last Monster High Create a Monster starter pack from back in the early 2000s. I don't know when it was. Let's open it. 2011. Alright, it's the last pack. It's the witch and the cat. And there's 250 plus ways, is what it says. This is the packaging. I think this was one of the first ones. I really should have opened this up at Halloween time, but I did not continue my Halloween videos, unfortunately. But I have opened up all of these. I've opened up those add-on packs, which are pretty awesome too. I do wish I am missing some body colors. The last pack, if you watched, I didn't have an extra body. So some of them, sometimes they made them. I don't know if the first ones they made had two bodies, and the second ones they released, I don't know if they re-released them without a second body, but this one says only one wig, but we do have two bodies. I really need an extra pink body. Well, this one comes with a pink body, so I can mix and match. I kind of do have extra pink bodies. That's good. But for the add-on packs, there's like the insect, the bee, I think most of the other ones I have missing bodies for. Oh, and then you have the one-eyed monster. That one also kind of is missing a body part. It's sad. The boy pack is really cool. I don't know if I did a boy video for you. It doesn't really matter. No, it does matter. Of course it matters. I do show, I use them a lot. I put them on BTS doll bodies right now, is what I did with those heads. So, you know, they don't really match. Oh yeah, that's another, we never did get that body to make the Puma, like, look okay. So that is why I did put it on the BTS bodies, which are basically the same exact body proportions as Monster High. Well, new Monster High actually, but I do like them better because they're a little bulkier, a little hunkier, a little chunkier than the originals. It's true, I really should have opened this up during Halloween time. I am happy that we're getting two bodies. Like I said, there's only one wig. It says only one wig. One stand. And there's no texture. That's why this is the last pack I'm opening. Because there's no texture. Look at this tiny little accessory. It's a little hat. How is that a witch hat? That's a fedora. It has this really thin elastic to put it around. Interesting, we'll just have to see. We have two ears, witch and cat, which is kind of cute. Really should have did this on Halloween. But like I said, this one ended up being the last one that I reviewed because it is, there's no sculpted parts. They do have some paint on the legs, Toralei style, and then the green ones are just green. I do love this skin color though. Wait till you see this. Okay, I guess I'll have to put this on right away. You put the head on. I kind of want to take the clothes off and show the bodies, even though they already have them dressed. I love these pieces of clothing too, because they're more generic than what you get with more Monster High clothes. So I mean, this skirt could come in handy, and I can put it on my Maleficent doll that I made from another Create a Monster set. Okay, so there is the witch. It's a great face. I also love putting these heads on Cave Club slate bodies and making them into worldly gods. You definitely should check out that video if you haven't seen it. But, I mean, look at the style of this. Look at the curve of this. The proportions are insanely thin for original Monster High, but in this case, I kind of accept it because they look like aliens. And for the most part, I like to keep these undressed and just look like freakish, usually because they do have, like I said, textures on their bodies. This one is just simple. The underwear has a scaly texture. I think it's always the same. Let's check out the pink torso. It looks a little different in this case. Maybe it is. They have different places to plug things depending on what kind of creature they are. Tails or wings. Well, coming along good. Then we have the green part. I love this skin color though. And we don't have a lot of green dolls. There's Venus. And what color? Do we have any witches? I never know which way the forearm to put on. I do love these modular toys. The new Masters of the Universe Origins are modular like this. I was hoping when Monster High came out that it would be modular. The new one, G3, unfortunately it's not. Look at this hand. This is a unique hand. I don't know what it's doing. It doesn't look like a spell casting hand. That's reminding me of BTS Hearts. But what is she doing? What is that? I guess, is it so she can hold something? Do we have a wand? I don't see a wand in here. She is a witch. Okay, so this is what this green goddess looks like. Check out that face with the beauty mark and the green lips, purple eyeshadow, pointy ears. I love it, and I like it bald, and I like it just like this, but we'll do some more dressing. Okay, look at this dress. How is this a cat dress? Is it separate? No, it's a complete, it's a really nice dress, and simple, and I don't see how it represents a cat, but let's just put this one together. Put these legs on, and there's some cool accessories too. Okay, so let's check out the face. Oh, this would look great on Slate's body. It would look really cool. I have them here. This is probably the best one. I think I did a few videos, yeah, making these. I definitely did a few videos, but that's how they turn out. I think he would look cute having whiskers, like, you know, little Egyptian crazy gods. Okay, oh, and she also has this rock on hand. Interesting. Oh, and she's got stripes on her arms too. So let's put on her striped legs. So this is almost like having a texture when you have the print on them. And then the arm itself, and it appears it's just the bottom part, and they do tend to do that with the add-on packs too, because the add-on packs only give you the bottom part. You get this much, so the doll you need is like generic. You need this body for the add-on packs. You need this, and then they give you the bottom legs and the bottom arms and the head, and something special here going on. We have a tail. I guess that clips in just as normal. I always felt that the tail was in the wrong spot, but I guess it's not. I guess that is kind of where tails come out. I mean, I guess it would come out a little lower than that, but I guess they're doing the best they can to get the pants on. And then the forearms, which I'm not sure which one is left and which one is right ever. But that pattern is cute. I like it, and I like the whiskers on the face. The nose is painted like Claudine and Torlai that they had done in G3, which is cool. And then these hands. So this hand, and then we have the wig. I'm gonna have to take those little attachments out later when I have more time. This is I like how this wig feels. The hair seems, I don't know, thinner. It's better to put the wig, it's not going on very well though. Usually they look quite good, better than any, you know, of the recent color reveal or creatable world wigs where you can see the edge. I mean, you kind of have to zhuzh these to make them fit. I think I'm making her bangs go under the skull cap. Whoops. There is a peg and peg hole system for these ones, which also helps a lot, and that makes the skull cap smaller. But when you keep them in the form I like, you do have this thing showing at certain angles. Okay. It's kind of a Betty Page 50s, kind of the part that I don't like about Monster High. Even the ones that aren't supposed to be mixed and matched, they fall apart. And they are so thin and flimsy. But, I mean, how do you get this alien look without them being so flimsy? Okay, you do have to zhuzh and flatten the hair a bit, but see, it can look like a cute little 50s bob, and that enables you to put the ears on. Now, I just did the wolf pack, and it was really kind of hard to get enough hair under these barrettes to get the ears to stay on, but I did manage to do it. And let's see if I can do it on the fly like this. Okay, that's not bad. It's kind of cute. And then, so these are really fun. The fact that you can mix and match them and do all kinds of different, you know, make your own creatures. However, the truth is I always just want to put the same things together. I mean, I guess that's not true, because I do like to mix up the bodies, and you saw the Cave Club mashup, but I wouldn't want to do a monster mashup itself, to tell you the truth. I mean, a pink arm on one side, you could make some zombie looking creatures, or some, just some I guess you're mostly would be making Frankenstein monsters, because you're just using body parts from all different creatures. However, they are basically the same skinny alien mold. Oh, that was hard. Oops, I knew that wasn't gonna look its best. Maybe I'll fix it up for the end of the video. Those are hard to put on, but they look better standing up like this. I guess that is, I mean, if you take your time, you're gonna get them exactly where you want them. Cat ears do tend to poke up most. I'm gonna try to put them up straight. She is really cute, and I do still have, I mean, we also have this hat. I don't understand this witch's hat, because isn't a witch's hat always pointy? Isn't she? Doesn't that make her a warlock? Look at this tiny little hat. It reminds me of the Switch-a-Witch from the can be, you know, Bratz. All of the MGA. I like Switch-a-Witches too. And in the beginning, when all of this stuff, when I first discovered these things, and I was choosing between, and I didn't even know much about Monster High or NGA and Bratz, I chose Switch-a-Witch as the ones I liked the most, and it was mostly because it was super 80s. The Switch-a-Witch had this whole 80s motif that really reminded me of Ruthless People, a great 80s movie. These shoes are amazing with the black cats on them, which would work perfect for the witch or the cat itself. Cats on the cat's shoes. I like those. A simple black shoe with a cat design. Really cool. I'm going to put on these outfits at the end. We have a belt too, which seems they put together wrong. Weird. Really cool. That's very useful too. Just a skullet for the buckle, like that. And then a peg and hole system on that nice rubbery material. Doll stand. One doll stand, unfortunately. One pair of shoes, one wig. But like I said, I like to just keep them like this and look at them as weird aliens. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned at the end. I will show you what they look like in their outfits. Happy Monster Monday. We'll see you next time. I don't really understand why this is a cat dress, but it's pretty cute. I mean, purple and yellow are complementary colors, so that makes both of the colors pop, which is nice. I guess we've got scratches. It's more of like an audio scratch or stitches, or it's a nice plain dress. Unfinished edges on both of these skirts, dresses. Unfortunately, I don't like that. This, I really like the elastic waist. I hope you can see. It's a really good quality elastic waist. And this is going to look great on Slate. I better put more Slate. Slate in the City on Instagram. I do like to dress him up in Monster High outfits because he does have the same size waist, and he usually does fit Monster High pretty good. That strap is the cat's tail on this shoe, which is really cool. There's her A-OK hand again. I don't know what that's about. And that strange fedora on an elastic. Yeah, I do have to put Slate in. Oh, I haven't put on her belt. Let's put that on. For some reason in the package, they put it together like this. And I don't know why they did that, because normally, you put it over. Maybe it's too long, and that was their way of compensating. You know what? I think they did make a mistake and make the belt too long, but you know what? Maybe other dolls can wear this. Maybe boys, Kens, can wear this cool black leather. See, that's how you have to make it smaller and go above the tail. Guess that's them showing it. And you can see that this skirt is quite short and inappropriate, which is one of my biggest beefs with the original Monster High. Just a little not classy. But new Monster High, it is a little more classy than this, but this was the style back in the early 2000s. So that is why they dressed these monsters so inappropriately, in my opinion. Alright, I still love them in their alien god coolness, and really cool. Really, really cool. It also came with a brush. I better get brushing. There's some glue in here too. Fix you up. And why didn't I mention this top? I like it. It's like this black turtleneck, dead bird on it. Very odd. Great for both a cat and a witch too. Cute. Very 80s skirt, so I like that Slate's gonna look great in that. And look at the design on that. Green skull, witch's broom. I guess that's what makes it witchy. Strange, tiny little fedora. It's tiny.